I'm just at the left side of the home, about halfway along that left side. I'm adjacent to the main bathroom, and I'm just at an inspection point. We'll have a look here. We're about probably 200 to 300 millimetres from the left side of the home, and the septic tank is just at the outside there. I don't believe this does actually discharge into the septic tank though, but what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to work back up toward the bathroom, and I need to see what's going on as we work up towards into the bathroom itself. So we'll head down this riser. Now hopefully we can work back up the drain without too much difficulty. Okay, so it'll probably want to work down. I'll just get something to help work that up. Okay, so I'll just work through to the horizontal section of drain heading up towards the bathroom now. We'll just take it, we'll work it horizontally along. There we go. So that's why we've got no water coming through. Okay, it appears, just have a closer look at the screen. What have we got here? So very sunny today. Wee bit difficult to see the screen. It looks like we've definitely got a mass root intrusion here, and so the pipe's misaligned. The pipe's quite badly misaligned. We have a mass root intrusion. Hence our inability to go further. So that's basically why we can't, why the water's not coming through. We've got the floor waste, the bath and the shower that are backing up, the whole lot combined. So I'll just mark the location of this. I believe where the external drainage meets the subfloor drain. I'll just double check that. It appears that this is in line with the where the subfloor meets the external drainage. So as I say, we have a misalignment where we're basically aligned from front to back with the property, and we need to excavate down approximately 400 millimetres so that we can expose this. It's a grassy dirt area, so it would be a hand dig to dig down approximately 400 millimetres and expose the section and replace that section of pipe work through into the subfloor drainage. But now, before I go further with the toilet drain, I'm just going to head down this actual drain from the bathroom area and just see where it goes. I don't believe it goes into the septic. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so we've got. I'll just undo that. So we've got. If it'll let me go around it. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we are holding a bit of water here. Is that? That may just be a bit of. This could be something that I flushed out from the previous time I've worked with the drain. There we go. Okay, I'll just back up and just recheck that, make sure. Yes, that was just a little bit of gravel in the line. That's all okay. Hang on, just got to. There we go. Okay, so we'll work down. A little bit of gravel and water here, but the line I believe is okay. Let's just see. I think it's just a bit of gravel there, just holding the. Yep, holding. Yep, that's all okay. So we're working down this drain. There was a junction back there which appeared okay, apart from a bit of little bit of gravel. Let's another junction here at 3.3 metres. That appears all okay. So we're definitely, I'm assuming we must be going to a grey water tank, possibly. So I'll continue to work through to the rear of the home. And as far as I can tell, this all appears sound from here. But I may as well continue to be certain. Okay, we have another junction at this point here. Appears okay. Now the junction here looks relatively new, perhaps something that's been worked on recently. That appears okay. Well, we do have a little bit of a dip here. Hang on, we'll just work through that 16.6 metres. It won't allow me to go further. Perhaps just a possible build-up of what's being pushed through by the camera as I've worked through. But I'll just take it back from where are we? Okay, no, that is drain. We'll just let that drain down. I just want to see whether. Okay, I'm just going to mark this location just so that I know where we're at. Okay, that's as far as it will let me push. I'll just go and sun locate exactly where I am. Okay, well I'd worked through the drain from with the jet rod. I've worked through the drain with the jet rod through to this point here, and I've just done a son locate of where this begins to track underwater. We're approximately 1 metre from the rear of the home, and 2 metres to the left. Looking from the front of the house, we're 2 metres to the left of the grey water tank, which is at the rear of the house, close to the right-hand side of the home, kind of directly behind the garage, probably laundry garage area. So I'll just work through. We're going underwater, and we're basically heading through into the septic tank. I just want to see if we can actually get all the way. 17.2, 17.5. That's about as far as I'm able to go still, even though I've worked it through. I'll actually just open up that tank and have a quick look, see what the story is. Okay, I've actually just opened the tank itself to have a look. I'll just back up from this and okay. Okay, so I've just washed this out. We're basically 2 metres back from the tank. I've jetted this drain and worked it through. I'll rejet the drain again just to try and clear that last piece, but it doesn't seem to allow me to go further. We definitely have backfall and a build-up at this point, and it looks like it does track past that. So I'll try and work that again one more time, but it does look like we definitely have backfall, and we'll need to look at replacing the section of pipe. Probably, there is a swimming pool fence. We probably have to come about a metre or so to the left of the swimming pool fence, dig from there, and excavate along toward the tank. The pipe is about 800 millimetres to a metre deep, so again it would be a hand dig, and it would be a 2 metre section, 2 to 3 metre section that would need to be replaced. I'll just jet rod just to clear that debris again and work it through, and then we can carry on with the rest of the camera from there. Okay, so I've just worked from the inspection opening here at the left side of the home back, and I've actually come up to the main bathroom where it goes through the slab. Again, I've cleared as much of the root intrusion as possible, and I've actually managed to work through it. As you can see, it is misaligned, so it will need to be replaced, this section, but I'll work through. We're working through, and that looks like that must be the wear of the trap, I would believe, for the floor waste, where it comes through. I'll just test that. And there we have it. So that's the misaligned section of drain there through the slab again, and then we're working up and into the... It looks like, unfortunately, we have... I'm not sure if that's a tail. I'm just trying to... Can I see that? What have we got there? That may be a tail working its way up. It's very, very hard to tell. Let's have a look. I'll come back. I think that might be a tail snaking its way up the drain, but definitely at that point we have the misalignment. That's where it needs to be repaired. So I'll stop there. And we appear to be all clear, as far as I can tell, to the floor waste. So I'm just going to test that drain now and make sure that it is running and working okay.